Welcome back to your local talk show. I am your host, Sam Joyner, and this is Abbey Duke and Kendall Purcell.
Hi.
All right, shall we get into this?
Yeah. I'm going to explain it to y'all.
Okay.
And then y'all are going to answer questions about it.
All right, let's
For like your opinion questions.
Let's continue.
Recently, in school, we have been reading this novel. I was reading Amos' Fortune, and it's about this slave, or he starts out as an African prince, and then these slavers, that's what they're called, they like enslave people. They come and they take him, and then he becomes a slave for like most of his life. And so once he was 60 years old, he became free, and so he tries marrying this one girl, so he buys her freedom, and then she dies. And then he marries this other girl, and he tries to buy her freedom, and then she dies. So then he buys one more girl's freedom, and she has a little kid, and so he becomes the dad.
Dang, he's rich.
Yeah.
At that time, was he 60 years old?
He's a tanner. Yeah, he's 60 years old.
You have money for
and
tanning.
he's marrying 20.
I don't know how old she is.
Oh.
The book doesn't tell us. But anyway, she has a kid, and so he pays for her, and she actually lives this time. And then after that, they move, and then they move to go over yonder in this separate state from where he grew up. He grew up in Mississippi as a slave. So after that, they live a happy life, but there's some struggles along the way. They don't know what to do with money, and there's this poor lady who Amos helps, and and so then by the end he uses the rest of his money to buy something for the church and then something for the school. So then they both die.
No.
Yes, question.
Okay.
So question number 1. Do you think Amos was brave when he became a slave?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He was very brave. But he was brave when he became a slave?
Yeah, because they had to take him away and it took. So, second question. How many wives did Amos have?
3.
Do you think Amos spent his money well, since he spent it on stuff for the church, stuff for his school, and he spent it on poor people?
He did, because he was doing God's work and he was helping. Yes, because he was basically doing God's work. He gave 10% of his money to the church. He gave money to schools so children could get education, and he also helped the poor people, the less fortunate than him.
Okay, last question. If you were to reenact parts of this book, which one would you reenact?
The first wife dying.
Okay, let's do that. Amos lost his first wife, and then he paid for another wife, which also died. He had his third wife, and that wife had a child, and they were able to care. In this part in the book, Amos Fortune decides to move over yonder with his family in a new place. This shows that Amos Fortune was really brave with his family and that he was able to try new things.